Happy Wednesday. Will Galvez here, Josh Arendale right there. Great news. We have a sense of direction now. And the name of this rundown and the name of our podcast going forward is going to be called What's on the Menu. So what's on the menu today? We got a great docket ahead of you to tell you, to entertain you. I'm excited. Josh, How are you?
Dude, I'm doing great. Finally have a name. Let's go.
Let's go. Go and check that out. We're going to drop the social media. We're going to drop the website, the YouTube, all of it. So plenty to get to today. Super excited. What's on the menu? Jerry Jones making noise, of course, because he's the first owner during this coronavirus pandemic to make it back into the facilities. Does this say anything, Dale? Is this just Jerry Jones having to be him?
My first thought was, of course, it's Jerry, right? Like, it's not any other owner. It's Jerry Jones. There would be no other owner that could do this except for him. But now that he did it, let's go, right? Like, that means sports is going to be coming back soon, I think. He said that he was going to start opening more up.
Yeah, according to Texas. So the governor in Texas was saying that by May 31st, all the professional sports are going to be open. I think that's wishful thinking. I think they're going to do it. And we also noticed that Governor Gavin Newsom said by July 4th, California wants to be on the same page. But I kind of like it with Jerry. You know, he's the type of owner that is going to take this step. And if it is green lighted and it's allowed, I'm all for it. I still think he has a huge dilemma with this QB with Dak Prescott. They signed Andy Dalton. I mean, do you think they signed Dak to anything?
I don't know, but I do think Andy Dalton's the better quarterback there.
Over Dak Prescott, wow.
I do. Dude, I've never been a Dak guy. I don't think he deserves to be paid anywhere near what he's asking for. And I saw Andy Dalton play. I know what he can do in a decent offense, and he was in a few decent offenses. He made some playoffs. Don't get hurt, Dak. Don't miss the start.
He's been durable.
I'm just saying, they could be a Cap, Alex Smith, San Francisco Niner situation a couple years ago. I'm that confident in Andy Dalton.
I don't think he might get signed. He's not going to get cut. What did get cut, though? Ben Roethlisberger. And he's in Pennsylvania right now. Last September, he had to undergo elbow surgery. And because he's Ben Roethlisberger, look, he's made some questionable decisions in the past, and I know about his Super Bowls and his success with the organization. But look, the governor of Pennsylvania, Tom Wolf, is pretty pissed, saying that Roethlisberger stepped out of line getting a haircut at, Norman's Cutting Edge Barbershop.
After Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger posted a video of him getting his hair and his beard cut. Governor Wolf said that everybody should avoid putting themselves in harm's way right now.
When you go to something like a barbershop and you're not protected, I don't care who you are, the chances of that virus actually wreaking havoc on your life increases.
And the sole proprietor of the barbershop basically did it as a favor. Now, if you're going to do that, here's my take. Don't film it. At least do it in your garage. Because, look, if he's allowed to get a haircut, I want to get a haircut. And they're not in that phase yet. They're still in the yellow phase. He's not above everyone else. Thoughts?
I don't care about Ben Roethlisberger getting a haircut.
You're saying that because you're a Browns fan.
No, I'm saying that because, I just don't. Rich people can do things that we can't do. It's just a fact. It's how life goes. I mean, that's just the Steelers guy. I don't know what else to say about that. But just the fact that he was getting a haircut.
See, you're the beneficiary.
I don't care.
How long does your haircut take? You can shave your head in what, 7 minutes?
Probably.
This year, I need a haircut really bad.
Dude, I'll teach you how to shave your head every day.
How often do you shave a week? Is it I'm
like 3 days a week.
Yeah, totally.
Like 3 days a week.
Well, Roethlisberger he underwent elbow surgery, and he made this viral video saying that he wasn't going to cut his hair or trim his beard. He literally looks like a lumberjack, and he was saying that, I'm not going to cut it. I'm not trimming anything until I can legitimately throw a meaningful pass. Well, he was working out with Juju Smith-Schuster and James Conner and a couple of other Steelers teammates. And, of course, Big Ben, surprised he wasn't in a walking boot or anything, was able to get a haircut. I'm against it. I want one because I can't get one. All my barbers aren't traveling, so you got to suck it up and be like the rest of us.
You'll get one soon enough, Will. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Dude, so this next topic, we're both servers, past former servers, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did it make you feel when you wouldn't get tipped from like a teenager? Did that ever happen to you?
At the restaurant we were at, thankfully, we were in a kind of a bougie, nice area in Torrey Pines. I don't think I ever had teenagers because I was usually with the bar or like happy hour.
Okay.
But the idea of not getting tipped, I would rather get stiffed by a teenager than a grown adult because that's happened to me plenty of times. What happened?
Dude, so a Domino's driver in Albuquerque, New Mexico, went to this house, right? He was supposed to deliver this sandwich.
Thanks for the tip.
For that douchebag?
What?
Yeah, you, bro.
What?
It's for her, dude. I didn't even order it.
Well,
fuck her, bro. Dude, that's funny, bro. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even order it.
I don't make fucking money if I don't get tipped.
Dude, I didn't
I
even
just
order
ordered pizza with my gas. So
Takes a sandwich in theory over to this house and is greeted by a 13-year-old boy.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't tip him.
Of course.
The 13-year-old doesn't tip him,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't a huge surprise. I mean, being in a restaurant, I have been stiffed by many teenagers.
It's the greatest feeling ever.
Yeah, it was just like, dude, I know that's not your credit card. Just put down 20%. Come on. You know?
Yeah.
So the driver says something to the boy. The boy calls the driver a douchebag or something like that. The driver tells him to fuck you or something along those lines and says, like, I don't make any money if I don't get tipped. One thing leads to another. The dad, who wasn't home, finds out about this. The dad makes it right, teaches his kids, learning a lesson, teaches the kids about it, how to tip drivers, what's what, you know.
Yeah.
But then comes out and says, to top it all off, the order wasn't even right. My kid ordered a sandwich and got garlic bread. What's your thoughts on this?
There's a bunch of things. One, who's ordering a sandwich from Domino's? It's all about the thin crust. Two,
No. Their sandwiches are good. I promise you. Chicken bacon ranch one, I've had it before. It's fire.
I'm not a sandwich guy from Domino's. I'm gonna get maybe wings, the only non-pizza item, or maybe some garlic bread.
Ugh.
No, I think it is a learning moment. I can't look. In terms of not getting tipped before, it is the absolute worst feeling, especially when you bust your ass and you think, oh, this is great, and you're hitting it off. I think going in, when you see a 13-year-old answer the door, you're going to say, fuck, in your head.
Yeah.
You're not going to say, you got to be professional, because, I mean, he looked like he was on a DoorDash camera, and you don't know if the parents are – you don't know what can happen.
Mhm.
So I think I would anticipate it. But I understand, given the situation with the pandemic, with not a lot of people ordering out, and then specifically Albuquerque, New Mexico, not the most popular place on the planet. I mean, other than what, maybe like Breaking Bad. I don't know anything else there, or the University of New Mexico. So essentially going down, if we're in the pizza man's shoes, the delivery guy's shoes, I'd be pissed. I can't blow up on him. But with the kid, especially if it's the dad's credit card, and maybe the dad was busy, I've always been a big tipper. And I'm a generous tipper. And this was before I was even in the service industry. And this is like when I was working in radio. I still tip well. Like, if you take care of me, you're going to get 20%. I'm not going to stiff you like certain people.
Right.
To bring the wrong order as well, you're kind of just shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah,
and if
that's
I'm
a
the
bad
dad,
look.
I'm teaching you how to tip. But I don't know if I would have went off. Would you?
No, I never have, but I'm happy in a lot of ways that he did.
Yeah.
Because it's a learning moment. Every kid goes through it. Every kid has to go through it. And a lot of times that goes unnoticed, right?
Yeah.
How many kids get away with that and don't learn that lesson and then grow up to be like douchebag 18, 19, 20-year-olds and then don't tip at bars? And
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm happy that this story came out because it happens far too often and doesn't get any recognition.
Yeah, I think I'm glad it was brought up too. I can't really lash out on a teenager because I made some stupid things or decisions before.
To be fair, though, the Domino's driver was probably a teenager himself.
He probably was. He's probably like the 18, 19-year-old that's like,
Yeah.
fuck, like, I'm back at home. Like,
Right,
I was
like,
in
I don't make
college and now,
money.
yeah, I'm back home from the dorms. Now I got to make some extra dough,
Right.
slinging dough. Like, no, I get it.
Love it.
But hopefully Both of them learned lessons. Don't lash out on teenagers. Don't order sandwiches from Domino's. And then maybe you might get tipped. What's on the menu? Chef special, not a Domino's sandwich. Josh, Arendale, I will see you tomorrow.
See you all.